today. It's been a little while since I've done a video. He's actually come here to sieve the ground a little bit. So he just puts his sort of claws through and digs out any of the rubbish that's on the ground to sort of make it tidy and prepare the ground ready for footings, and for me to mark out where the house actually needs to go, and for actually doing the cut with the excavator to make the ground level for them to come in and do the footings. So yeah, we're here today just to have a bit of a look at the sieving, and then at some stage I'll be setting the house, not setting the house out, but just marking where the actual cut will be on the ground, and then I'll have that ready for him to come back, make the cut, and then I can then set the actual hurdles up for the house. Yeah, hey everyone, Nathan here. I've got a couple of burn piles now from stumps and all the leftover tips from all the top of the trees and things. So I've got to register with the CFA to get permission to let them know that I'm actually going to be burning off some stuff here. And so what I've done is I've actually built a fire trailer. So it's nothing fancy. All it is really is just a cheap trailer. I've got an exemption plate there, but it's only going to be on this property really. It's not really going to go anywhere else. I haven't actually started this thing up. I'm just about to put fuel in the pump, so I haven't even tested the pump. I've got 150 bucks I've spent on the trailer. I've got about $100 I've spent just on the jockey wheel. Good quality jockey wheel though. I spent $70 on the IBC, which is the 1,000 litre storage tank, and that's been cleaned, food grade cleaned as well, so I'm not going to drink from it, but I spent I think it was about $250 for the fire hose reel. This is a proper professional grade fire reel there, and I've mounted that onto the IBC. That's got a fire hose outlet for sort of fast spraying. There it goes again. We're actually gonna burn this and this pile. So all the stumps and everything that are there, huge big piles there, probably about 50 cubic meters I suppose of stumps and crap that was on the ground. Got the fire pump ready to go. So I've fixed it all up, had some issues trying to start it. I also have a 9 kilogram fire extinguisher on hand. So as you can see, this is after Russ has had his machine, his 15 tonne and a sieve bucket. He's actually sieved the whole ground and cleaned it all up, and that's why he's made these massive piles. So he's done an awesome job. Ended up being about 3 days worth of work in it for the two of them, him and a truck and a bobcat. But as you can see, it's come up really neat. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's come up. So I'm going to get these burn piles going. I'll be probably here till midnight, I suppose, until these die down to pretty much something small, hopefully. Let's pour some diesel on this fire and on this pile and see if we can't get something going. Diesel's a slow burning fuel. It'll burn well, but it's a bit slower. When I think the unleaded petrol stuff will burn very hot and very quickly. So I think the combination of the two should hopefully get things going. So I just need to do that a bit more around the pile, and hopefully it'll keep going. out here for a few hours now. It's about midday. Fires were started probably about 9, a bit after 9 maybe. Finally sort of got them going a bit better. Just sort of slow, I suppose. Stumps sort of sitting on the outskirts that probably aren't really burning that well, so they might have to be kind of pushed into a bit of a pile a bit later. So it's the next morning here, sort of slept in the ute. Wasn't a great sleep, if you call it sleep. And I was pretty cold. I think it got down to about 3 degrees Celsius. So it was, yeah, just above freezing. Had me heated jacket here, the Milwaukee, but it didn't really cut it that well. So I think I got to about 4:50 a.m. or something crazy like that, and I turned the ute on and let it idle for an hour and a half with the heater on. I was very cold. I got out a few times and hopped up to the fire just to try and kind of keep myself warm. Every so often I just didn't sleep well. What I've decided to do is go and get the little excavator here, little 1.7 ton, just to be able to get these last few stumps and stuff that are sort of floating on the outside and just sort of push them back in.